We're visiting today with Sheilah Kyburz. Sheilah, thanks for joining us, and tell us a little bit about yourself and your role.
Well, it's my pleasure to be interviewed, and I'm looking forward to meeting many of the Dakotas clergy and laity. I have been working in the Episcopal office in Minnesota for 21 years, and my background includes working for small rural churches, or volunteering, I should say, in small rural churches. And I live in Bloomington, Minnesota, and have worked at my local church for about 8 years prior to coming to a district office. So I've served a realm of administrative positions within the church. I've served in the larger church by working at general conference as well as jurisdictional conference behind the scenes. So I have a variety of experiences that I bring to this.
Sheilah, tell us a little bit about your work and what motivates you.
Well, I find my work extremely interesting, and as I said, I've worked in the Episcopal office for 21 years and worked for the church for more than 30. So the variety is what I find particularly interesting and what motivates me, I think. There's a variety of people to work with and for, and there's the small church, the large church, the medium church, the global church, and that wide variety is really what stimulates me. There's a variety of pace. My day could be very, very, very busy with so many interruptions that I hardly have time to think, and I know that perhaps the next day will be a little bit quieter, and that's that variety that kind of stimulates me and keeps me interested, and knowing that after the storm comes the calm, and then there'll be another storm. I love being part of an office where I see all aspects of the church at work and as they work together. I feel I'm a conduit of information, that I link the bishop with the churches and the pastors and the laity, and assist the bishop in his work, and being the center of that, and almost like seeing a picture puzzle coming together where the various pieces are put into place, and you see the whole picture at any one time. And that is really motivating to me. I guess as I think back over my many years in the Episcopal office, what really is motivating to me is that I have the opportunity, and I've always felt so blessed that I have the chance to use my God-given gifts of administration and hospitality and detail work behind the scenes to work for God's glory, and that just has been a blessing in my life. And truly, I think as I get up each morning and look forward to my coming to the office or whatever work it is that I have to do, it's that motivation, being able to use my gifts.
Well, we're lucky to have you with us, Sheilah, and we are beginning the new Dakotas-Minnesota Episcopal area office. And as you think about your spiritual journey and your work, what are some things that you hope and dream about for the future?
Well, in my support role in the church, I really would like to, or am looking forward to, working with the church administrative staffs in the Dakotas, getting to know them, and building relationships so that we have a level of trust and fun of working together. And so one of my hopes is the opportunity to get to meet in person many of those folks, and to have them be comfortable with calling me and letting me help them in any way that I can. I have been very active in the Professional Association of United Methodist Church Secretaries for several years, and that is truly a passion of mine, and one of my goals would be to share that passion with the administrative folks in the Dakotas, and let them see what a great organization it is and how it can be helpful to not only the individual, but to the work of the church and to the clergy as well as to the laity as administrators and church secretaries, whether they be part-time, full-time, volunteer, regardless, in their work for the church, how the continuing education can be helpful to them in their own spiritual journey, their networking, their educational opportunities that are provided through that organization. So one of my personal goals would be to see the Professional Association of United Methodist Church Secretaries become very familiar to the people in the Dakotas. Just one of the many challenges ahead of us, of course, through this time of transition is the large geographic area. My getting familiar with that. I've been studying the Dakota's Journal and looking at maps and becoming familiar with the names and places, so that as people call and as I talk with and meet various people, that those places will be familiar to me as they are in Minnesota. The geographic area, of course, is a large one and one of the challenges that we all will be facing, but I think that by step, we'll get there, and I'm looking forward to that challenge.
Well, I'm excited to work with you as well as other people throughout the Dakotas Conference. Thanks for joining us today, Sheilah, and we look forward to a strong and great relationship.
Thank you. It's my pleasure.